Hello and welcome back to another video. So this is the second part of our inventory system. But before we proceed on creating our server script, we must first create parts. So these parts will act as an item that the player will touch, and then this item will go to player's inventory. And later on, we will display it in our inventory system. I mean inventory frame. So change this one. Neon. I think white is a better one. So let's check white. Then Control D to copy. Oops. Control D. Move and then choose another color. So this will be our items. So white, pink, and then the yellow. And then move these three into our replicated storage. So create a folder in replicated storage. And then name this one models. Then move. So now that we have an item, we will now create our server side. Inventory server. And then first, we will create a variable for our services. So what services do we need? First, the players, local player, service players. The next one is our replicated storage. So rs is equals get replicated storage. And then we will create the function for the player folders. So local function create folders, and then the parameter, the player. So local item instance that new. So what kind of instance we are going to create? It's folder, and the parent is player. The next one, we give that item a name. Items. Next, we're going to create another folder. So model equals instance.new folder, and the parent item. So we give that models a name. So models is the folder. So we give that folder a name. We call it models. And then we will connect the player added and call that function when player is added to the game or player joined the game. Connect function player, create folders. So run the script. So check if we successfully created the folders. So let's check players, arbors, and then as you can see, we have items and model. So now we are going to create the touch event for the items. So local function on model touch. So first, clone the models. So variable for our models first, before cloning, item to clone, rs, wait for child, models, and then we will loop to that folder. So for all model in ipairs, so item to clone, get children. So all children of the item to clone will be represented by the variable model. So if model is a part, then local. So if we find the part, then we will clone, and then the parent will be, so let's create another folder in our workspace. So the clone models will go here, model, display, parent is equals game that workspace, wait for child, models to display, and models display. And then after that, we will now create the touch event. So clone, touch, connect function, local player is equals to players, get, oops, we forgot to pass the parameters. So hit that parent and then put it to parameters, the heat, and if player, then local player models is equals to player, wait for child. So player models here will hold the the value of the folder inside the player. So next, model to touch, clone. So now we are cloning the model. When player touch the part that we created, model touch, clone, clone, model.parent. So we forgot to put the local in the variable model touch. Local. And then after that, we will destroy the clone part. And then else, oops, not here. We put the else inside here. So else, then delete those else and end. If not player, then we will just print not a player. So now, call the function. But before that, let's hide this template and then run the script. So now when player touch the part, it should destroy and then it will clone to our folder. So our folder is inside the player. Oops. So there is a duplicate happening. What happened here is we touch the part twice at the same time. So for that to be avoided, we need another variable. So this is the debounce. So what debounce do is it will avoid player touching the part at the same time multiple times. So if player and not debounce, then debounce is equals to true, and then we will wait 1 before player can touch again the part. So this one will prevent the duplicate. So open the folder inside the player, then touch the part, then open the model folder. As you can see, we don't have a duplicate. So debounce prevent that one. So in the next video, we will create our local script for this inventory system. So if you learned something in this video, press the like button and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. That's all for this video. Thank you. See you in the next one.